Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are around the world. This is Meredith Leon McCormick for World Bride Magazine. Guys, I have a treat for you guys, for you guys that are as much of a connoisseur of liquor and fine wines and all this other stuff. I got a treat for you. I have Loni Paige, who sent me this amazing box. It's called the Mixology Mixer. We're gonna learn how you too can get some kits for your wedding, for your bachelorette parties, your after the wedding celebration, your bachelor parties, whatever you want. So please welcome Miss Loni. Hey Loni, how are you?
Good morning. Good morning.
Where are you right now?
I am actually in Sonoma, California, doing some wine tastings. So a little early here for me, but about to go start drinking.
Just the way we like it. Just the way we like it. So before we get started with our conversation, I wanted you to introduce yourself to our readers and our viewers. First tell us your full name and your occupation and the name of your company.
Okay, my name is Loni Paige, and my occupation, that's a loaded question. Well, I was an event producer. Now I am a virtual event producer, kit curator, extraordinaire.
I love it. A happy maker, a merry maker.
Exactly.
That's what you do. So what's the name of your company?
The name of the company is Mixology Mixer.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about this company. How did it come about?
So Mixology Mixer, pretty much a year ago, Mixology Mixer did not exist. And so I have been in event production for about 25 years. And on March 12th of 2020, as everyone knows, life changed drastically. And every single event that I had was canceled. So I spent about 2 weeks, doing what everyone was doing, drinking, watching a lot of, I think Tiger King was the show that at that time. And then 2 weeks went by, yoga twice a day, adopted a new pet. I did the checklist of all of the things people were doing in quarantine. And then I started getting a little stir crazy and realized that this was going to last a little bit longer than we all had anticipated. And just came up with an idea of things that I found were necessary around the industry. I saw that a lot of my bartender friends were unemployed, and there was no way for them to make any type of income whatsoever because every single thing was closed. So then I saw I had other event planner friends that still had clients that wanted to do stuff, but they didn't know what to do with them. And then I saw friends that were working from home and kind of struggling with being alone and not having any interaction. And then I saw liquor companies. I used to work in the liquor industry, and I saw that some brands may not make it through if that was how the next few months were going to go. So it kind of was like a perfect storm of all of my past lives and friends. And I thought of these little kits to put together. I was like, why don't people make cocktails at home? And well, everyone's Zooming. So then I was like, well, why don't I hire some of my bartender friends to maybe teach some classes?
Bravo.
So I started with little mason jars, making them in my guest bedroom and going to the post office, all masked up, and dropping them at the post office. And that was in June of last year to now. We have a warehouse. We have about 10 people working for us. We're sending out between 800 to 1,000 kits per month. And we now make all of our own syrups, garnishes. We work with a lot of liquor brands that may have not made it through pandemic. So we work with them to purchase their brands, and then we're able to send them out to all these amazing new customers and lead virtual classes where people are interacting and actually helping with mental health issues and really making some people didn't work from home. I had been working from home my whole life. So I understood what it was to be separated from people, but people that went into the office on a daily basis, I saw that there were definitely challenges there. And I really wanted to focus on how to make people feel that they weren't completely alone on their own island.
Wow. Talk about a woman finding creating a situation and being in a situation and creating a solution to a problem, that's real leadership. I love the fact that you said you saw in your community that people were unemployed and you said, hey, how can I help them find a solution to their family? That's being a good neighbor. That's first and foremost. So high five to you for that. I'm very passionate about how do we become our brother's keepers? How do we help each other get through this? Because yes, I think depression was on the rise at that point, because you and I, we're accustomed to, we can work from a hotel room, we could work in a beach, we could work in the bathroom, we could work in this, wherever it is, we can make it happen. All we need is Wi-Fi, internet, Wi-Fi, a laptop, and our cell phone, and we're in business, mm-hmm. But other people that are accustomed to feeding off of other people, it was really, debilitating for them, and it sent them down another, road that nobody should have to go through. And then all the negative news that we kept hearing. So you literally curated happiness in a box.
I did it for my box. It was originally for my own mental health, because I started feeling pretty down, and it was just, I was like, I can't wait for the world to make this better. I need to figure out a way to do it myself.
Yeah.
And then I had a lot of friends that they were also just unemployed. So we kind of made just like an open door policy for our warehouse. Whoever wants to come in and make kits, I'll bring in pizza. I'll pay everybody just to come in, just to get out of the house, wearing masks, being safe.
Right. So cool. So cool. So my other question to you is, because you kind of told me why you were inspired to do it. Now, when did the wedding box come into play? Because couples now were forced to get married, either cancel their wedding or have small weddings or have weddings in their home, but their guests wanted to be a part of it, but they couldn't be a part of it. But you made happiness accessible to the couples as well. So tell us about the wedding box that you have.
So originally we started just targeting corporate companies that were coming to us for, sales meetings and stuff. And then we just started seeing that a lot of individual people wanted to use the box. And I was like, all right, well, there's so many occasions that people can't be together for now. Mm-hmm. So we started just thinking of all the different things. And it started originally with the bachelorette party box, which I loved it. I did it with some of my friends who were getting married. And then someone was like, well, what about, if we're doing a wedding, how do we participate in that or do something for the bride and groom? So then we kind of came up with our full wedding package, which also some hotels were interested in as well. So the way that we have now, and again, we keep just making packages. As people ask for them, we make them and figure out a way to do it. So for the wedding packages, we have a bunch of different options that we created 2 kits that could be for the bride and groom gift exchange that they could do in person, or they could do, leave it in each other's hotel rooms. Then we also, I love the Will You Be My Bridesmaid box, because that was a big thing that a lot of the girls weren't in touch. So they were, instead of having that little cocktail party or that get together to ask someone to be their bridesmaid, they were able to send these kits to their friends. So that was really, I loved that. And then we have the welcome room boxes, which is the eat, drink, and be married. And so I've been a wedding planner as well for a very long time, for my 25 years. And I'm always making the little tote bags and putting them in the rooms. And I was like, this is great, because maybe they don't have somebody that can do that, or maybe they want something very, very specific. So we give a price range that they could contact us and let us know exactly what they are looking for in the kit. Otherwise, we have standard kits.
Right.
And we hand deliver them or ship them directly to the hotel that they're staying at, or the Airbnb, whatever it may be.
Right.
Inside, we'll have a curated card with their engagement photo, as well as we'll put the information over the weekend. And then on the back of the card, based on the city that they're staying in, we'll put little highlights of things to go and things to see. I think that we sent you some fun things to do around Brooklyn.
Yes! You are so thorough. So I got a love note. I call it a love note because it is so beautiful. It's well designed. And it told me the best places to go to visit when I'm in Brooklyn, Brooklyn Bridge, Brooklyn Botanical Garden, Coney Island, Brooklyn Academy of Music, the New York Aquarium, and then it has restaurants as well and nightlife. So, and then in the back of it, she has a short version of her bio, because you guys, she's brilliant, that tells you who she is, the company. And so I think it's absolutely amazing, this love note. Love it. I'm gonna open the box so people can see what you were talking about. Wedding agenda. Thank you for coming. She literally curated this beautiful postcard that has a picture of the couple, and then behind it, you know, all this amazing stuff. I love, you thought of everything. So now, do you have a team of graphic designers, or do they have to supply the graphics or whatever themselves, or do you guys do this?
We do everything in-house. So we have graphic designers. We could even go as far as branding the box per couple. So some hotels, some people, some couples want to brand their own box. That just takes a little bit more time, but with time and money, we could do anything.
Beautiful. So I want to just tell the folks that it comes with Raise Your Spirit. This is the one that I got. It's well packaged, so it's stuffed to the 9, so nothing should break. Bubbled wrap. And I guess this is a survival kit I got because it's water. This is after we get drunk, you know, so Bear Republic. And we have a little bottle well wrapped of the sparkly stuff. And of course, we're going to need some power snacks. So all of this little good, oh, wait. The emergency kit. We got the emergency kit. So super cool. And that's box 1 that I received.
So that one is Eat, Drink, and Be Married. That would be instead of doing a welcome kit or welcome bag in the hotel room or for your guest. This is something that you would give them if they were, say, coming from out of town, because it's very specific to where they're going to be. So you see, like in a Miami one, we put a lot extra sunblock. So, and then we could make it as, you know, standard as possible, or we're happy to add. And we're very quirky over here. So we're happy to add any type of silly things that anyone wants.
Oh, no, I love it. Again, guys, look, it's well stuffed. So don't worry, your liquor won't get damaged. And OMG, look, you even did the mixing. You gave us everything. No.
I think this one is the Bride Squad. So this is the Will You Be My Bridesmaid box.
Yes. And look what you gave me. My cup and my straw to go. My sippy cup. My own sippy cup. So I could take my liquor on the go, huh?
And so this is great. So if somebody's asking all of their friends, that you send this box out and then you jump on a Zoom call, and you could also add a Zoom call with us that we would have our mixologist actually on there hosting you and your girlfriends for an hour and talking about how to make the cocktail. So you kind of could all do a little virtual party together while you ask your girlfriends to be in your bridal party.
I love it. I think it's the most brilliant idea ever. So guys, forgive me for giving you my back. I'm trying to make sure you guys are able to see this. It came in the box, in the mail. It was safe. Of course, it's going to get a little dinky every now and then because the mail person might throw it around, but they definitely had all the fragile in it to be safe. So hopefully that it does not come damaged, but this is absolutely phenomenal, brilliant idea. I think it's cool. It's a nice way of getting together. So my baby brother just got engaged, and I wish I had known about this before. And my soon-to-be sister-in-law had a little dress party. So she bought all these dresses and had it shipped to her house. And we got a chance to see her do a fitting via Zoom. This would have been perfect.
There's still time.
Oh, honey, I'm throwing her another party. That's so, you just gave me a reason to have a drink.
And then it doesn't end there because we just launched our gender reveal box.
Really? Oh, that we need a drink for.
So we have the it's a girl, it's a boy, and then the it's a baby. Just covering
Just
all
to be safe, we cover all bases. I love it.
And you make different cocktails, and as you're stirring them, it changes color.
Really? How cool. Wow, you really thought of everything. So you mean to tell me in less than a year you figured this out and you're like, hey, I think this is a great idea? It took the pandemic, right?
And we also launched Club Mix, which is our subscription kits. So we've got a few different things out there. Not to mention, we do have Culinary Mixer and all of our team building activities.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. So we're not drunk alone. We could be drunk with a group of people.
Yep. Once a month, you could get drunk with strangers.
I love it.
On your computer. Michael, I want to start a dating one. That is like my next thing because how great. I'm single. I was doing all these awkward dates during COVID.
Right.
FaceTiming. I'm like, how great if you're in a room with 60 people, everyone's drinking, and you're like,
hey,
from the right. I'm going to message you.
Right.
Super safe way. That's our next plan.
But that's super cute because it's like you're in a bar, but your own virtual bar.
Yep, and you get your little individual kit at home. Drink for one for now.
Right. No, that's super cool. What a great idea. Well, I'm super excited about this. And I think you answered it, but I just want to emphasize it. You are capable of curating the boxes for any couple. Because I know some couples, they have signature drinks at their weddings or whatever. Mm-hmm. And so if I created a theme wedding, you can curate, a Hawaiian, Caribbean, whatever.
Anything. I mean, if you think about it, I'm an event producer. So everyone that works for me was in event production. So if we could do a music festival, we could put together an amazing box of whatever items you want. It just takes organization, research. If somebody comes to us with a theme and a budget, that's it. That's all we need. And we can put together anything that they want. Branding, love that. Everything. As long as we have enough time. I mean, we could brand bar tools. Like I said, we could brand the full box. We could really do anything. We've had people give us handwritten notes to include. We have like our wine and chocolate pairing that people will pick the exact wines they want for Ganache et Trois. Right. So, we could do anything.
Oh, wow. So brilliant. Let me ask you one more thing just to be safe. What about people that are not drinkers? They still want to be part of the festivities.
Mocktails.
Yay. Yeah, that's all I want to know.
So all of our recipe cards will include a mocktail alternative. And we've done groups that just want mocktails altogether. And we could come up with some great things. So an alternative for whiskey or any dark spirit is typically a black tea. And then for gin, we'll use some type of different teas and we'll infuse stuff with tea as well.
Oh, wonderful. And then now, do you work with chefs? So for instance, I did a cooking session in the beginning of the pandemic with Chef Melanie. And she showed me, literally from the shopping, she gave me a shopping list, what to get, what I needed, all my tools that I need to have. And then she spent an hour with me cooking. And I made a whole meal for my family and everything else. Would you be able to work with a private chef based on the menu and do that? Is that possible?
We do that all the time. We just booked our You Want a Piece of Me class, which is our pizza making. So we'll actually send every single ingredient that's non-perishable. And most of our kits are non-perishable items. And we'll just say, grab the cheese or the protein. And then we send everything from the pizza slicer to spatulas to the cooking oil. And then everyone will have that at home. We even send aprons that we could do branded aprons with the recipe cards. And then we'll do a 1-hour virtual class. And it could be based on anything that somebody wants. We look at our website as guidelines. If my team heard me say that, they would not be happy. Because I was like, you guys can make that happen, right? They're like, yes. I was like, come on, team. So we have everything on there, but then if there's something specific we did a dumpling class. Somebody was very specific and wanted dumplings. So we could really do anything.
I love that. Well, congratulations on this amazing venture. It sounds like so much fun.
Thank
I
you.
loved receiving the box. It was just fun and creative. So we're gonna have fun doing it ourselves and then setting it out. We're gonna contact Chef Melanie to give me some tips on what we're gonna make with that. But I just wanted to congratulate you on this amazing venture.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Can you please give us your website and where people can reach you, your social media and everything, please?
Yes, mixologymixer.com. Everywhere. Mixology Mixer. At Mixology Mixer. We're pretty easy to find.
And oh, one more last question. Can you ship outside of the country?
So we can ship. We have a partner company that we work with in the UK. That's phenomenal.
Okay.
So we've been working with them. We can ship out of the country. It's a little bit more of a timeline, a lead, and we cannot ship alcohol, but we can ship everything else. And then we could always send information about where to get specific spirits. We're working on that every day, trying to figure out exactly how to accommodate no ship states as well as international.
Oh, wonderful. I need to introduce you to Elizabeth Solar, an amazing cake maker in London. This would be phenomenal because for her to create something with you, desserts, cakes, and doing high tea together with toasts of champagne and all this wonderful stuff. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I love you guys that just come up with wonderful idea in a depressing time where people are like, oh my God, are we staying in or are we going out? Are we going in? Am I getting married here or am I staying home? So you just made something real, happiness in a box, I'm gonna call it.
And we're also doing in-person events too. So we've started doing stuff at hotels and restaurants and nightclubs where people can sign up. We're doing groups of 20, 25 people, and we invite a mixologist, and you could either purchase a kit or you could watch a demo. And then in front of you, you have everything that you need set up. And we've started doing it at different condos, mostly in South Florida, but technically we can do it anywhere. People invite us over it for birthday parties and we bring, 10, 12, 15 kits to their house. And then we set everything up and we do mixology classes there too.
Wow. Congratulations and much success to you and your team. And I'm so glad you have now given so many people jobs again so that they feel like their lives are getting back to some kind of new normal. But at least they know that there's hope, Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. And I really appreciate everything you're doing.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So guys, I really have to say, check her out. Loni's amazing. I think it's amazing that, we can find solution in a time of hardship that can be very challenging for a lot of couples that are getting married. But like I keep saying, it's happiness in a box, and this lovely lady created it for us. So please follow her on all her Instagram, social media. We're going to have it listed underneath her name so you can see it. And you will see the images and the content that I'm going to write specifically for this article. So continue to be happy and safe, and please take care of each other. Until the next time, ciao bella.